Hey, so I'm doing a quick reading today because I'm not doing a daily read, got things to do. So, with that being said, we just throw down some general energy today. It's the 13th, so we still with Jupiter energy for the month, Saturn energy going on, Pluto energy going on. Just to be fair, should I? We're looking at this Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto energy, the short version. Let's see what else comes up though. Alrighty. So, what is Jupiter talking about today? The Two of Swords, Jupiter is talking about. Pay attention. Don't be blocked off. Don't refuse to look at things. Take the blindfolds off. Get a little bit creative, especially when it comes to communicating. So don't stop communicating. Don't go delusional. Don't go out of balance with your thoughts and your actions and the things that you want to manifest. But most importantly, don't be pulled in two different directions with your thoughts either, if humanly possible. And always know that the hands are free. You still have the ability to take the blindfolds off and see things and pay attention to things, right? So pay attention, especially, dealing with spirituality and stuff like that. Being that you're in Jupiter, pay attention to your money, your fortune, your good luck. Take the blindfolds off. Don't be blinded. So anyway, what is Saturn talking about today? This is the short version. So, excuse me. So, let's see. 13 and 4, right? Let's see. All right, justice. So Saturn is talking about justice. And when you talk about justice, this could be within business, dealing with authorities, dealing with elders. This is Libra energy. This can also be talking about with family and excuse me, relationships, partnerships, right? Justice. The thing that's interesting is it's telling them to pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to balancing out in this house, right? Of Libra, the house of duality in relationships and partnerships and people around you and people that may be the enemy to the things that you are trying to establish balance with. Don't turn your back on it and neglect it or act like it doesn't exist totally. You understand? You identify it, you either resignate, get it out the way, move out the way. That's it. But you still have to acknowledge something to ignore it, right? Do the work, then ignore it. Alrighty. So therefore, let's see what's going on with this Pluto energy real quick. And even ignoring things has to come with a particular intention behind it, especially, in the spiritual world. So pay attention. Alrighty. And so you have this Empress. I thought another card came down. The Empress comes down, right? And when we're dealing with the Empress, we're dealing with this Venus energy, right? And you talk about Venus, you still talk about the house of Libra, finances, money, possessions, values, relationships, partnerships, things like that. There's something that needs to be paid attention to and things that may change or need to change. Being that Pluto is in the lower frequency of Scorpio, right? And I'm not saying that, once again, I'm not saying that people who's Pluto dominant in their charts or Scorpio dominant are negative energies. That's not what I'm saying. The number just lands down in a lower frequency for the year. Period. Pay attention to drastic changes when it comes to finances, wealth, health, stability, the ability to manifest and create generational wealth and fertility, and that should be paid attention to, right? So being that in this particular deck, excuse me, in this particular deck, justice shows the scales, but it also is a discussion of reflection, seeing the reflection of an individual, right? You see two aspects. So we're going to look at the dark hair aspect and at this light haired aspect. They look a little bit slightly different, right? So let's see what's going on here. All right. So the good old Six of Swords is coming down. And so, some things that you may need to journey from, they may be a little bit emotional. It may come with assistance. Assistance may come through to help you. It may not be a physical person. Sometimes this is just a spirit that moves around, right? The sisters is coming to help you move forward. There's some things that you might have to let go of, and you know those attachments. It's okay. If mostly when you're dealing with the air, it's a way of thinking, a way of communicating, a way of dealing with logic, right? So let's see what's going on this other end here. And the thing that's also interesting is that the Two of Swords faces the opposite direction of the Empress here. So therefore, beneath that, Knight of Pentacles. So you know, once things are let go here, right? Once things are let go, emotional attachments, things that you think, things that you feel, the way a particular person communicates in this energy, and this is in Saturn, new opportunities come through, information about new wealth, new opportunities, new money, new physical appearances, manifestation begins, right? The Knight is pretty darn young, a little bit older than the Page, but pretty darn young, full of energy. And you know, it also is a discussion of not being wasteful either, because when you are when the Knight comes in, he's still learning about the physical reality, he's still creating, he's still mastering his way through the physical reality. And so sometimes he could be a little bit reckless and a little bit wasteful, you know, like that. So pay attention. But this Knight of Pentacles is walking right into this Empress energy, regardless of the fact. Okay, going right to the Empress energy here. So let's see what's going on with the Empress real quick. And all right, let's see. The Seven of Pentacles right here. And on the Two of Swords side is the Ten of Wands. Alrighty, so first off, looking at this Empress, there is this still remaining earth energy when you're dealing with this Seven of Pentacles. It's about patience, investment, waiting for things to manifest and come about. There may be an Empress waiting for something to come about right now when these choices get in order. But remember, this is in Pluto, all right? So somebody that pay attention to the changes that take place. Stay in a high frequency so that when you do invest, get into things, you're making your changes, you're finding your balance, you're balancing out so that you will still yield even if there's abrupt changes that take place in the energy of Pluto. Saturn is talking about that right there, right? So when you're talking about in this Jupiter, you know, things that are not seen, things that are not clear, things that are not being addressed, being overwhelmed may be something that takes place also. Now, when you look at this coming across the line, it's giving you this being overwhelmed, not acknowledging being overwhelmed, needing to find balance. The balance comes through, right? And then you have this changing of thought. Balance comes through. New opportunities come through. The Empress comes through. Investments come through. Growth comes through. It's a little cycle that's taking place. All right. Pluto is all about change, but it's also about compassion. It's about regeneration, right? Things get lost, and then new opportunities come and clear themselves out. It's definitely looking like, you know, Pisces, you know, you are a water sign, right? And so if you are dominant in your air and in your earth right now, that's the areas you want to pay attention to. So you want to pay attention to your Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, your Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, and make sure that you are not being overwhelmed. Make sure that you are looking at things from a clear perspective, that you're willing to look at things from a clear perspective, that you're willing to look at things on the past that created balance in the past so that you can reestablish and create balance, open up new opportunities, change the way you think, and then build upon being the Empress. Happy, stable, wealthy, and, you know, patient, right? Patience. And knowing that if you get this Knight of Pentacles in rotation and moving right now, okay, that you'll walk right back into your Empress state regardless of the fact. And, you know, you'll gain more patience with the investments that come into manifestation as you would like. Deuces and smooches. This is a daily reading. It's a short reading. Thank you. And see you on the next one. It is me, MBT Sky.